about 8:30 in the morning. Today's the big day. We're heading off to Hobart today. We should have gone yesterday, but the wind was in the wrong direction and it was Australia Day, so we raced in the tall ships race.
Safe trip!
Yeah, thank you.
Hello! Range is clear, fire and hold. Okay, on the main braces, brace the yoke to port. We're going to come up on the wind stump. Eden, just keep that fore stack trimmed, I can't see it. Good chips. We're going to come up a little.
I think we're actually leading.
Good chips, steady as she goes. Starboard 10.
Starboard 10. Starboard 10 on.
Range is clear. Fire and hold.
Anyway, we're heading off this morning. Probably a big day of motoring.
Top of that spring.
The adventure begins. Just striking the gangway, because we've got to take that with us.
We've been invited to the Australian Wooden Boat Festival in Hobart and expect to take between 10 and 14 days to cover the 682 nautical miles. Depending on the wind, of course.
So we've stowed everything away. We're just leaving the harbour now, going out into open ocean. The rain stopped, thank goodness. It's still quite warm. Hobart, here we come.
The Duyfken is a replica of the 16th century Dutch ship that first brought Europeans to Australia in 1606. Originally built in 1999 at Fremantle in WA, she sailed there for 8 years before moving to Sydney. Today she's based at the Australian National Maritime Museum at Darling Harbour.
Well, it's about 4:30. We're off the coast now. We cannot see land anymore. Still quite a big swell, maybe 3-4 metres with the occasional big wave. Haven't got the sails up yet because we're still going into a southerly, but it should swing around a bit later on. Yeah, we're on our way now. Dinner time and there's still quite a bit of swell. It's lamb, vegetables and pasta. Is that good?
Mm-hmm. That is very good.
Well, it's 7:15. We've turned the engines off and stopped motoring. We've motored since about 10 o'clock this morning. Now, I don't know how far off the coast we are, but we're a long way off the coast. All you can see is tankers and merchant ships.
Tap on the helm with full sails.
And how's it going?
Fantastic.
I've only had one vomit.
Oh, did you have a vomit?
Yeah, I had a very quick tacky spew when I went downstairs. It was so hot.
Yeah.
I came up, and then it was fine.
Oh, that's good.
I've just had lamb chops, veggies and potato, and I reckon I'm doing okay.
Well, good morning. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning and we've just changed watch. It's meant to be 20 knots from the northeast. It's not 20 knots and it's not from the northeast. However, we are opposite Ulladulla. Beautiful morning. We've just had breakfast. Last night was interesting. We had a 4-hour on, 4-hour off watch. My first watch, I don't think I slept at all because the engine's on all night. The second time you sleep, after your second watch, I was absolutely exhausted, so I just fell asleep instantly. And the engine's still going, so we've been motoring now for nearly 24 hours. Glazed look in his eyes. Did he sleep last night? Well...
Yeah, I did actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. We're doing about 7 knots. The wind has swung around, we've turned the engines off and we're going like the clappers. My watch finishes in about half an hour and then it's back to bed for a bit. You riding a log, Dudley?
Yeah, just recording a few things on my first trip out to sea.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing out there. Just look out at the wide blue sea. We had a couple of dolphins yesterday afternoon and this morning.
Yeah.
And then waking up to blue sky today and a bit of nice bit of wind coming from behind us, which is very pleasant because it's been a bit hit and miss overnight.
Yeah, it's
So
not
it's
good
very-
with the engines, is it?
No, it's not so good with the engines. It's much nicer when you've got the peace and calm of the sails. We're 40 kilometres off Bateman's Bay, doing 7 knots under sail.
7.4. What course are we steering, Laura?
At the moment, we're steering 225.
And it's going well?
Mostly, yeah. It is now that the engines are off. It's easier to adjust under sail. I'm a bit short sometimes. I can't see over the top.
Did you get seasick or not?
Myself?
Yeah.
Not quite. Just tell myself that I'm not, and then it's all good.
You were first mate last night. What was it like?
Windy and wet
Windy, yes, windy.
and roly-poly. Noisy with engines. We buried the beak a few times. We lost the bottle lip.
And you had to go and retrieve it, didn't you?
We did, yeah.
And then you got soaked
I got soaked.
in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night. Had to dry my shoes under the engine exhaust there, which is always the way. Sailing is far better than motoring, that's for sure.
I'm Laura.
Hi, I'm Emily.
Hi, I'm Richard.
If you're wondering what it's like for the crew to sleep aboard the Duyfken, well, it's only the captain and the first mate that get the cabin. The other 15 crew have to sleep down here in the hold in hammocks. And even though the engines aren't going, you are rocking about quite a bit. Back in the day, life would have been pretty tough for the crew. They didn't get to sleep below decks because that was reserved for the valuable spices the Duyfken traded in. They had to sleep on deck, and for up to 8 months at a time.
Ribs for dinner.
Thank you.
Callum's just had his dinner. Now, Callum, where are we exactly?
We're about 50 miles north of Eden.
Right.
And we're about 20-25 miles off the coast, just that way. We'll be sailing through the night, hopefully make Eden sometime towards dawn.
And we're doing, what, 4.6 or something like that?
About 5 knots, yeah.
Great.
Yeah, it'll be good.
No real sunset tonight, unfortunately. Into Eden after a pretty good night. It's about 6:30 in the morning.
Thank you very much.
It should be a short piece of chafe gear.
We've made it here to Eden. We're just tying up at the jetty. It's low tide now, so we're just getting the fenders sorted out. All good.
Don't miss episode 2. The Eden locals flock to the Duyfken. How to clean a cannon, fixing balls and ribs, flying fish for dinner,
Delicious!
and of course, we cross the strait.